What's up, guys? Welcome to Orizaba. Hola amigos, I am here in Orizaba in my Airbnb, which I'm going to show you in a minute. I arrived actually last night. I had to take a taxi from Coatepec back to Jalapa to catch the bus to Orizaba, which was about 4 hours. And today is going to be my first day going out and exploring Orizaba. So this is my Airbnb. I could not find a hotel. Everything was booked up because I waited too long. So I had to get an Airbnb, and this was the best one I could find. It's like a 10-minute walk to the center of town, which is not bad at all, but it is so cute. I have my own little house. Check it out. Okay, you come in. I love the exposed brick. Anybody who knows me knows that's my dream, to have exposed brick, living room, TV, etc. Turn around, little dining area, and here's my kitchen. It's a little lived in because, like I said, I arrived last night. There's a little patio back there, but that door I can't get open, but I can get to it from the bedroom. There's another view. I love it. And it has 2 bedrooms. Little hallway here. Everything's locked up that can't be used. Someone actually lives here most of the time, I think. This is where I chose to sleep. Okay, got this nice, there's no air conditioning, but you don't really need it. And out here, I have a little patio. And there is another bedroom, which obviously I'm not using. And here is my little bathroom, which is lovely. So yeah, this place is great. Super, super happy with this place. Exposed brick. All right, let's go explore Orizaba. So far, I am enjoying that it's flat. I don't have to hike up any hills here. The Palacio de Hierro, or the Iron Palace, is one of Orizaba's most iconic landmarks. Wanting a distinctive European-style municipal palace, the city commissioned Gustave Eiffel, the renowned French architect behind the Eiffel Tower, to design a unique prefabricated iron building. Manufactured in Belgium in 1891, the entire building was then dismantled and shipped to Orizaba in pieces, where it took 2 years to reassemble. Originally, the building housed Orizaba's municipal palace, but over the years, the building's function changed multiple times, housing a police station and jail as well as a school. Today, it functions as a museum and cultural center, which we'll be visiting in a little bit. I mean, it's gorgeous. I'm in love with it already. It's beautiful here. Some guy smoking a cigar just came up to me and saw me getting shots of the theater and he told me that tonight at 5 o'clock there is a performance that is free and I'm welcome to come and record. So I guess this evening I'm going to the theater. Next to the park stands the strikingly colorful Cathedral of San Miguel Arcángel, which serves as the seat of the Diocese of Orizaba, making it a central place of worship and religious celebrations. Originally built during the colonial period as a small church, it was expanded and remodeled several times as Orizaba grew in importance. The current structure, with its neoclassical facade and Baroque interior, is the result of several modifications made between the 17th and 19th centuries. Church is magnificent, gorgeous, beautiful, so bright, all white, all these angels. And you walk outside, I mean, the sky is so blue, and then you just see these green, tree-covered hills, mountains in the background, and palm trees. I'm in love with this city. Like, seriously, I might move here. Doesn't get any better than this, folks. It's so beautiful here. I came across this cafe, which is right at the Palacio de Hierro, and I had to stop and enjoy some cappuccino and a lovely piece of pan de elote, cornbread. Okay, I'm going to head now inside the Palacio de Hierro, which is now full of different kinds of museums, one of which sounds very interesting to me. The palace now houses numerous small museums, all of which can be accessed with one single ticket. I checked out the House of Legends, dedicated to the spooky tales and urban legends of the city, like this demon baby, born to an unfortunate soul who still haunts the city, and the Museum of Orizaba's Roots, which holds some interesting archaeological finds. However, these are definitely not world-class museums. But it's definitely worth entering just to walk the building and to check out its views. Just use the public bathroom. I love public bathrooms in Mexico because, one, you have to pay 5 pesos to enter, and there's always a guy standing there with tissue paper, and he asks you, do you want tissue? So basically he's like, are you gonna take a dump? And by the way, the amount of tissue paper they give you ain't gonna cut it, so always carry extra tissues with you, just in case. Check out the nearby artisan market for some local handcrafted finds, and don't forget to check out the views from its back window. Have I said how much I love this city already? And I've only seen like not even an eighth of it. There's this cute little nun walking behind me. Did you see that? It is like big enough, yet still small feeling. And I don't see any tourists, but like I said, I haven't gone around that much. And oh my God, this is where I'm gonna have lunch later because it looks like it came straight out of 1970. So we'll be seeing this later. Yeah, I have a big smile on my face. It's so cute here. The clouds have rolled in now, so the weather is similar to Jalapa and Coatepec, this whole region. It's really sunny in the morning and in the early afternoon, and then the clouds start rolling in. So can't have it all, I guess. Whoa. Look at this. Look, right through the center of town is a river with a free zoo. Hi, Emo. That's a big ostrich. Hey, how's it going? And there is the Teleférico, which I will be doing tomorrow. I love it here. Yeah, it's fun going around that tree, huh? Hey. Oh, that's a statue. Very nice signage. I appreciate that. The southern end of the river is called the Paseo de Arte, or the Walk of Art. You know what time it is.
Seguido me verán por LA navegar con un perfil bajo he de andar. Traigo placas verdes buenamente siempre al frente y bien pendiente listos para accionar. No soy de problemas pero si buscan encuentran la pacada nunca de faltar. Y bien placos son en el Acura 905 les de arremangar. Ey, siempre con mi Dios y mis sanjuditas a la orden del viejón. Y con mi compita que no falte mi amor. Ella es muy bonita, sabe que la cuido yo. Porque la prende, la puma, la pasa, la para elevarnos un rato. Nos vamos de antro, muy destapando, siempre enfiestado, pacas tronando y en arrancones me ven zumbando, muy destapando, siempre enfiestado, pacas tronando y en arrancones me ven zumbando.
I'll have to walk this again tomorrow in the morning when it's sunny. Must be beautiful.
De la fiesta. A los 20 años ya coronamos y desde abajo empecé a triunfar. Fuerte, placoso, bien belicoso y oloroso, vuelo a Versace. No soy de problemas, pero si buscas la encuentras, la pacada nunca de faltar. Y bien placos son en el Acura 905, le de arremangar. Ey, siempre con mi Dios y mis sanjuditas a la orden del viejón. Y con mi damita que no falte mi amor. Ella es muy bonita, sabe que la cuido yo. Porque la prende, la fuma, la pasa, la para elevarnos un rato. Nos vamos de antro, muy destapando, siempre enfiestados, pacas tronando y en arrancones me ven zumbando, Me ven zumbando, moe destapando, siempre empiestados, pacas tronando y en arrancones me ven zumbando. Me ven zumbando, me ven zumbando. Me ven zumbando. Me ven zumbando. Que siga la fiesta.
I love it here, straight out of the 70s, like I am. This mustard yellow color reminds me of our old kitchen in Staten Island when I was little. And I ordered enchiladas suizas in salsa verde and a big glass of agua guayaba. I love it here. Okay, let's go to the theater.
Pero es peligroso caminar por donde todos caminan, sobre todo llevando este peso que yo llevo.
Okay, that was really nice. I very much enjoyed that. That Juan Rulfo interpretation, however, went on for way too long, but I love the theater, and that was great that I got invited and it was free. I think I'm gonna call it a night. I am beat, but tomorrow, join me for my ride on the Teleférico up to the mountain, which looks to be terrifying. See you guys tomorrow. Buenas noches. Buenos dias, amigos. I am headed to the Teleférico to go up to the Cerro del Borrego, the hill of the sheep. And hopefully from up there we can see El Pico de Orizaba, the snow-capped tallest mountain peak. It's also a volcano in Mexico and the third tallest in North America. Let's go.
Tú te vas con ellos 4, ¿vale?
Okay, gracias. Hola.
Hola.
Mira.
Lío. Mancharé.
It kind of stops in the middle here and you just kind of swing, which is pretty terrifying.
Ya, no te mueves mucho ya. ¿Cómo te ves?
Ojalá. Sí, mi amor.
Todavía vivo.
While it's moving, it's not so bad, but it like really slows down in the middle. I don't know if it's to let people enjoy the views or if, because I don't know why they slow it down so much, but it's almost like you come to a complete stop in the center. It's much higher and much scarier than the cable bus in Mexico City.
Pues estaba lleno de... ¿Cómo se llama?
This hilltop park, Cerro del Borrego, or Hill of the Sheep, is huge and offers hiking trails, zip lining, camping, and 2 museums, including the June 13th, 1862 museum, which showcases the historic battle between Mexican and French forces that took place here. Visitors can watch a reenactment of the battle, explore the remains of the fort and memorial, as well as visit the chapel. You have to take off your shoes and put on booties to do this observation, this glass observation thing.
Gracias de Puebla, Puebla de Los Ángeles. No cobran.
It moves a little.
Y Tabasco está presente. Adiantador, un solo sobreviviente. ¿Están listos? Empecemos a jugar. Jugaremos, muévete.
I believe that is the Pico de Orizaba, but there's no snow on it. This guy keeps saying, "Welcome from New Jersey, welcome from New Jersey." It's funny. That is it. I screamed across this thing and asked the guy. That is the Pico de Orizaba.
But behind the clouds there,
Oh, so you can't see it.
not right now.
No. Can you move the clouds?
Go.
Go.
Go there.
Okay. It's covered by a cloud. Again with the New Jersey. Behind those clouds is the highest point. Can't see it right now. Of course, winning. I think if I just wait here, those clouds might move because they're slightly moving. I'm gonna give it about 10 minutes while not looking down. Okay, I give up. Fortunately for me, my bus back to Mexico City a few days later had to detour due to construction, and I got a clear glimpse of the volcano. Back down. Quick stop for a bite to eat. They call this a Pambazo, but it isn't like the Pambazos I've had in the past. Usually the bread is dipped in salsa before grilling. This one is just a flour-coated bun with chorizo and cheese, which seems to be the style in Veracruz. The neoclassical style Palacio Municipal serves as the seat of the local government and is one of the most iconic structures in the city. Constructed in the 19th century, the building was designed to reflect the city's importance as a cultural and economic center and often hosts public events, exhibitions, and ceremonies. I was excited to come here because I read that in one of the museums in this building there was a section dedicated to La Malinche, the indigenous lover and translator of Hernán Cortés. But the museum proved to be a dud. However, the museum dedicated to Mexican film was kind of cool. Okay, heading on the other side of the river to the Alameda, which is a big park that you saw from the Teleférico. Check that out. Wowzers. Look at all these little places in the park to get food and sit. This city is amazing. The park is named after Orizaba's most famous personality, Francisco Gabilondo Soler, the creator of the famous Cri-Cri, El Grillito Cantor, or the singing cricket, one of the most beloved and iconic characters in Mexican children's music. Cri-Cri became a cultural symbol through radio broadcasts, songs, and stories that entertained generations of children in Mexico and Latin America. The park is full of characters from the beloved stories. Ooh! Yikes. This is so awesome that there is this place, this park, with all this stuff for kids to do. Paint ceramics. I mean, look at this. It just goes on forever. It almost makes me want to have a kid. No. And the absolute coolest and biggest dog park I've ever seen. Look at this dog park. Look. Look at all the things you can do with your dog. Hey! Oh my God. You look like my Harry. You look like my Harry. Look at this. Look at this. It has everything. Everything. I mean, I can't get over this park. Look at this gym. It's all free. I wasn't gonna walk over here because I'm like, oh, it's just a park. Hello. And then, you know, you look up. I'm in love with Orizaba. It's like my new favorite city in Mexico, I think. The only thing that it doesn't have is sunny weather all day. But other than that, man, this is like a perfect city. Look at this. Cars on one side, pedestrians on the other. Look at this. Beautiful restaurants. Lunchtime, I'm sitting in this beautiful pedestrian-only street that I just showed you. Stopped at a restaurant, and I am eating something very U.S. American. Chicken breast in brown gravy with mashed potatoes. Can't have Mexican all day long. Okay, headed to my last stop of the day, El Ex Convento de San Jose, which is an old convent and church complex, which supposedly has hidden tunnels underneath. Vámonos! Well, apparently there is a private event in the Ex Convento. So, there goes that idea. Okay, well, since that didn't work out, I am standing in line waiting for the Chi-Chi bus, Cri-Cri, the Cri-Cri bus tourist thing that goes around town, which I thought looked really corny, but why not? I misread the time schedule. I thought it was at 5 and it's not till 6, and that's an hour from now. People in the line offered it's cheaper to buy it by pair, and they were like, do you want to be a pair with us so it's cheaper? I said sure, so I did, And then I realized it was not until another hour. So now I have no choice but to wait, because if not, I would have just skipped it. This is Biden. He's my partner on the Chipi Chipi. So we got a cheaper deal. 50 pesos, ¿sí? En vez de 60. Mejor. Okay.
Hola amigos, estamos acá en Orizaba.
Muy bien. Okay.
¿Qué onda amigos del buen YouTube? Estamos acá en Orizaba, ya esperando el Chipi Chipi, que no nos subieron porque según no había espacio, pero hay un montón.
Muy bien. Impresionante. Okay, ¿listos?
El lago hecho Don Francisco Gabilondo Soler, mural del Quito, Instituto Tecnológico de Orizaba. Vean nada más que precioso mural le dedicaron a este. También. Que pinche el chofer.
This high-energy tour takes you to most of Orizaba's landmarks while providing explanations, all in Spanish, of course, including the creepy legends and urban myths that the city is known for.
¿Quieren oír una leyenda macabrona? Que gracias a su importante lucha y su gran sacrificio, es que hoy muchos. Hasta una propina, porque no se vale.
Se vale.
Pero que venga el corazón, que es el alma noble que puede tener cualquier ser.
Whew, back in my Airbnb. That is going to do it for Orizaba, you guys. I know I've said it a million times, but I absolutely loved it here. I feel like a lot of cities could learn something from Orizaba, just the way it's laid out. Its parks, its transportation, and there's so much to do here that I didn't even get to do. There's a museum here, like I said, that has the second most works of Diego Rivera. There's a bunch of, and then there's all the nature, the hills and the mountains all around with the hikes and everything. There's so much you could probably do here. You could probably spend a week, but unfortunately I didn't have all that time. If you've been following my adventures, I just want to say that thank you, number one. And number two, this is going to be it for a little while. I am going to be taking a break. I'm going back home, and I hope to travel again in a few months. And then, of course, I'll be back with more videos, hopefully. If you did like this video, please don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And I will see you guys sooner than later. Adios.